presents our final bout of the evening. 6 rounds of boxing in the Cruiserweight division. All of tonight's action has been sanctioned by the Central Area of the British Boxing Board of Control. Our area representatives have been Brian Sproston and Josh Sadler. Our timekeeper at the bell for this contest is Anthony Rushton. Our referee in charge scoring the action, star referee Steve Gray. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our officials. It is now time to introduce our boxers who are on the lights and ready to fight. Introducing first, boxing out of the blue corner and wearing the black shorts. He weighed in at 12 stone and 5 pounds. This evening taking part in his 130th contest as a professional. From Middleton, the former Central Area Champion, Darryl Shaw! And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome his opponent facing him across the ring and boxing out of the red corner. Wearing the gold shorts and weighing in at 14 stone and 3 pounds. He comes to the ring with an excellent record. 20 wins with only 1 defeat. 14 big wins by way of knockout. He comes to the ring as the former British and Commonwealth light heavyweight champion. Former world title challenger, representing Gallagher's Gym and Mosaic Champs Camp from Lincolnshire, Callum the One Johnson! Referee Steve Gray will now give final instructions to both boxers.
Round 1.
So welcome everyone. Final fight of the night. M31 promotion has been an absolute great night of boxing here at the Fuse in Partington. And seeing the return of Callum Johnson, in for a real treat here. Former British and Commonwealth champion and world title challenger. Campaigning now at cruiserweight, so he's moved up from light heavyweight to cruiserweight. And I really think this division's going to suit him. He's very thick set, he's very strong. And he's in there against Darryl Sharp. And Darryl Sharp's been in with the who of British boxing. He's pretty much fought everyone on the way through. And Callum's on the front foot and looking like he's trying to make a statement there. He's trying to stop Darryl. Callum just backing Darryl up, just looking for the right shot, which is probably going to be a right hand of some sort, maybe an overhand right. Decorated amateur as well, Callum Johnson. Not many people talk about that. Gold medal at Commonwealth Games, so very accomplished amateur as well. And as a professional, not many miles on the clock. He only had the 21 fights. Unlucky in his world title fight. He fought for the IBF fight against Berbiev. Darryl Sharp just takes a knee there. Callum just looks so strong in there. I think this new weight of cruiserweight is going to suit him, and that's it all over. And to be honest, I don't think Darryl Sharp, he was never going to pose a problem for Callum Johnson tonight, but it's just about getting Callum Johnson in there after his absence, his retirement, and it's great to see him back, to be honest. So won't tell us too much about him tonight, but it's just great to see him back in it, and I think there's some really good fights out there for him. I think on the domestic scene there's some good fights out there, and also on the world scene. Obviously we've got Jaya Patea is the main man at the moment, Maris Bradis, and we've obviously got Chris Billham-Smith. What a fight that would be on a domestic sort of level for the world title, all British showdown. But yeah, just good to see him back, and he's had that big jump up to cruiserweight, and I think it's going to suit him. He looked like an absolute monster in there. He's thick set, he's strong, and hopefully 2024 can keep him busy and get him in them big fights.
Ladies and gentlemen, could we please have a big round of applause for both of our boxers? Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute and 37 seconds of round number 1, our referee Steve Gray has reached the count of 10, declaring your winner by knockout, Callum the One Johnson! Ladies and gentlemen, please, a big round of applause for Darryl Shaw. Ladies and gentlemen, please have a big round of applause for tonight's promoter, Mr. Gary Booth. A big thank you to all of our sponsors, Lola, JPS, Right Fit, Benchmark, P&J, Westminster Dog Park, Healy Civils, Rejuvenate Gateways and Stacey Paper. Big thank you to all of our boxers, coaches, officials, production team, medical team. Thanks everyone who's attended. Wish everyone a safe journey home. Make sure you follow Manchester 31 Boxing Promotions on all social media. Have a great...
Callum, great to see you back, mate. Up at cruiserweight now, obviously a big jump from light heavyweight. How does it feel?
Feels good. You know, I've had a long time out, and you know, Darryl. I mean, you know, he's a good kid, and he jumped in at short notice. You know, to put the show on and help me out a little bit. But you know, he never gets stopped. So you know, he's been in bigger kids than me, and he never gets stopped. So you know, to stop him's good.
So you had 2 years out the ring. How was retirement? Did you always have a feeling you were going to come back, or when you made that decision, was that it? Was you done with the sport?
Nah, do you know what? When I retired, I never really wanted to retire. I just couldn't make the weight anymore. You know, I was depressed because all my opportunities was at that weight, and you know, it was depressing me, and I saw no way out. So I just thought, you know what, I've got to retire. And then 4 or 5 months into retirement, I thought I need to come back.
Yeah.
And I wasn't ready to retire. So this is just a stepping stone to get back to big time, really. And you know, I'm pleased I've got the first one back.
So there's massive opportunities at cruiserweight, but obviously both on the British scene and world scene. What's the plan? Is sort of 224, get a bit of momentum and then start pushing for those big fights? Maybe your Billum Smith, your Coley's Chamberlains, and then obviously go to the world stage.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think I might be getting out in January with a bit of luck, or February, early next year, and then I'm open to anybody. Literally, I've got no time. You know, I'm there. I'm open to absolutely anybody at cruiserweight. I believe I've got the power to knock anybody out if I hit them right. A few more fights, a little bit of momentum, and I can beat any cruiserweight in Britain. I genuinely believe that. But you know, you talk about Chris Billum-Smith. I can't really say, oh, I want to fight Chris Billum-Smith. He's a world champion. I've got to earn my right again. But I'd like to. I like the thought of being a two-weight British champion. You know, I think Chamberlain, cruiserweight champion, British champion. So, you know, I'd like to maybe go down that route. Maybe, I don't know. But whatever comes, I'm ready.
Well, it's great to see you back. I think you got a lot to offer the sport. You're a genuinely nice guy. You're a big puncher, and I think these fights to be made. And great to see you back. I don't think Darryl was ever going to present a problem tonight. It's just, for me, it's just great to see you back. And hopefully 2024, like you say, get you in some of those big domestic fights and get you on the world stage. And I know you come very close in your last world title fight, and I think next time I don't think you can let that opportunity go, will you?
No, I don't think so. If I ever found myself in that position again, I think I would take the opportunity. But again, I don't want to get ahead of myself. I've got to get there. You know, imagine me and Better be ever at cruiserweight. That'd be a good one. But we'll see what happens.
And just finally, how are you finding life at Champs Camp? I saw you down there a couple of months ago. You like the environment. You like the atmosphere. You enjoying your time in Manchester?
Mate, it's brilliant. You know, that was also another part. I was going to see Joe like every 3 or 4 weeks. I was nipping in to see Joe. You know, while I was retired, and I was seeing the lads training. And I was seeing the history and the energy in Champs Camp, and I was looking about, thinking to myself, how can I go the rest of my life and not be a part of this? And even if it's just once, but you know, it's not going to be once. It's going to be a lot more than once. But I needed to have a little bit of that Champs Camp in my, you know, when I do retire fully, you know, I can look back and say I was a part of that Champs Camp gym.
Great, mate. Great to have you at the gym, and great to see you back, mate. Take care. See you in a bit.